This is my subscriber 1 week ago at a 1.2 KD, and this is him now at a 2.3. But how did he do that? Well, today I'm gonna share you guys those secret tips and tricks on how to raise your KD while also testing out loadouts made by you guys and giving you a better version of those class setups at the end of each match. We also have my new upgraded settings at the end of the video, so if you enjoy this type of content or want me to coach you in the next one, get this video to 700 likes and comment down below what your KD is and enjoy your day. And for our next class setup here, ladies and gentlemen, we got my subscriber named Corner who has a 2.3 KD, and his loadout's gonna be the Rev 46 and the MXR. Start off with the Rev. What you got?
Okay, Fang hover point.
Fang hover point, got it.
The long barrel.
Long barrel, got it.
Sapper guard.
Sapper guard, got it.
Flip mag.
Flip mag, got it.
Recoil. The recoil one.
Recoil springs, okay, solid class. All right, now what about the long range MXR?
The rapid sterling.
Rapid sterling barrel, okay, got it.
Vast conversions, foregrip.
Vast conversions, got it.
Flip mag.
Flip mag, W choice.
The winch stock.
Winch stock, W choice.
And the MFJ rounds.
Okay, FMJ rounds, I got it on. As a reminder, I got you guys my class for both these weapons at the end of this game. But before that, how many eliminations do you think we're testing out with this loadout?
35.
35 on the dot. Let's go ahead and drop it. Let's go ahead and get it started here, ladies and gentlemen. As a reminder, not only are we going to go ahead and showcase you guys the best loadout for both of these weapons at the end of this match, but I'll also be giving you guys live commentary throughout the entirety of the match to help you guys raise that KD, because it's not just your loadout that's important, but also your play style. So that being said, let's lock it in. One thing I always love to do is get no grapple hooks, sell some cash in case I need it. And I heard some shots over here, so I'm definitely going to play towards this section of the map. I'm listening. Napalm strike coming in. I didn't see anyone call it in. That buy station is not touched with, so I'm assuming there's probably no one left in this area, and we're probably getting... Oh, in the tunnel. There it is. Look at the mini-map. Not going to go over the fire. Do that. Get over it like that. There we go. And then, based on the area that he was at, yeah, look at all this. Look at all this loot. Another one in that corner. Can get that full kill with the throwing knife here. And then there was players actually originally where our bounties at Turbine. So I'm assuming there's at least one squad there, maybe two. We do have a smoke bomb, so I couldn't even throw that up now. We want to clear out that counter UAV before we get in. Every kill that we get, chat, pops up on the minimap, so we got to make sure that we can see. I'm going to smoke out in case I have to finesse. I don't take really any damage from this. There's my opening. Reposition. Look at the minimap. 2 inside, 1 deeper. Let's go for the solo out here. Again, we have that smoke. Oh, nice. W, grapple glitch. Another one up top here, left-hand side. Grapple up. Dodge this guy, stay low. No plates, no problem if we have the height. One more. I don't know what they're saying here, but the last guy should be floated in. I might send some warning shots here. Not trying to hit him, but just to show my presence a little bit so that player doesn't land back on us, okay? $8,000 to our name is what we need to get a UAV. We're going to go ahead and do all that. Let's go ahead and grab this very quick. Grab that. What are we looking at here? I'm in that. Oh, come here. I was going to do it for the Noda gang. It doesn't work out the way I wanted it to. Don't do that. Oh, God. They're all landing on me. Beautiful. Hide behind some cover. I'm going to show some presence here. I'm not going to run away too far because they don't have anything, right? There's one. Slide to the left. Hip fire into a shot. Try to finish out with the throwing knife. Minimap's going to show me his teammates a little bit farther. That's now over 10 eliminations now. So zone 1 just ended. We're on zone 2. One thing I like to do, chat, that not a lot of people tell you guys is have a pacing, right? If you're trying to drop a lot of kills, you got to have a pacing. I have 2 pacings. The first pacing is between the game starting and zone 1 ending. I like to have 10 kills. So 10 kills by the time zone 1 ends. And then the second pacing I like to have is by the time Resurgence disables, I like to have anywhere between 27 and 30 kills. That's when I know I'm on a good game. Now, anything below that is not as good, and then obviously higher is a little bit better. So with that being said, our next pacing until zone 3 is going to be that 27 marker minimum. So we're going to go ahead and start flying towards that. We're also going to try to complete this bounty, get that cash flow up, because zone 3, middle 106, we have a beautiful thing called fire sale. That fire sale is going to help us out when it comes to closing out advanced UAVs. Getting shot in the back, not going to chase anything. We're getting shot over there from factory. I love the ego chow, but too expected. So when I play this area at Grandma's, chat, I gotta be able to play on the outside, on the right side, or inside. I can't play on the left side. This guy's down low, because then I'll get third-partied. Grab on the floor to close some ground. I'm trying to listen. Up top. Try to throw a live ping on him. There it is. We run a van pretty fast with this class because I believe he has a flip mag. You reload quick, but you run out pretty quick as well. Gonna shoot this for some extra cash here. That's enough for a UAV. Did I hear someone? I did. They're close. They're up top. One on the roof. I'm gonna ignore that guy on the roof. I'm gonna play these guys staircase, which they should be. I'm gonna grapple up. Nothing. One more grapple, so one to escape. I'm looking. I don't know where he might have gone. That could be him. That guy's a bullet. Making sure on the top lighthouse. Gonna get rid of that as well. That could be one whole team. They're not fighting. That's a knock. Don't need to go for the full. At this point of the game, there's usually not a lot of people with self-revives. So by leaving these players up at an angle that I can see, this guy can't really see. I can basically bait out the self-res. I don't want to wipe him either though, so we're gonna... Should be like one guy left, or it's 2 teams, so maybe more than that. We're about to be at 20. Just getting one, not getting greedy. Because again, there's possibly a whole nother squad in here. It's hard to see with that classified weapon in the mix. Remember, this guy was the guy we eliminated earlier who's rocking the matching skin. That's his teammate. This is the side I didn't want to play. I'm out. Gotta know when to disengage, chat. Look at the minimap. 2 red arrows. That means they're below us. Because the arrows are pointing downward. If they were pointing upward or no arrows at all, then I would have told us a different story. Waiting for a res from your homeboy is actually wicked work. They're scrapping up top. Got 1 kill. He got my full. His teammate's coming up. Not going to engage with that. Going to go ahead and disengage for a quick second. That's going to throw off all my UAV senses. No, I thought I could get out. He's in the window. I don't know if he full senses. Grapple up, grapple back down. You don't want to spend too much time in the air, chat. The more time you spend in the air, the easier you are of a target. So make sure that doesn't happen. Crouch when I take shots at long range. It helps with the accuracy. I had to stand up right there. Doors opened up. He's got to be up top or across me. I'm guessing up top, though. If he's below me, that's fine, but it puts us at an easier position from going top to bottom. Okay, got my full. I'm not going to waste my grapple here. If he thinks I'm chasing him like that, it's better to go for the cutoff, chat, than it is to chase him. Napalm strike coming in. I saw him. Not going to chase that because that's strike. Where's this at? That's going to show me the second best player in the lobby because I'm the first best. So, Wart full setting. Where's Zskis? That guy's AFK, so I don't need to go for the full. It's actually going to keep him up. That actually might be him. No, it's not. He was moving like he was a good player. Fire sale's about to end. Gonna get a UAV because it's half off. Pop this. What do we got going on here? I mean, there's a lot over there. This is actually could be worth it. If I could get a nice hold. If they come up. No one's behind me. We got a floater. No smoke. If I eliminate any of these players and smoke pops up, there's a chance that they have that beautiful specialist that we always love to have. One's on the buy station, 2 are down low. One's coming up. Oh, I got stuck there. I don't know where he was at. Not worth it. Go back down so you're not in the air too long. And then, right here, the grapple behind us. 28, 29 eliminations. So the pace that I was talking about, chat, we're looking good so far. If you haven't already, smack that like button and drop a sub. And as a reminder, we have you guys the class setup for both of these weapons at the end of this match. And then another class setup that's coming up here later. Look at that shot. It's not bad. One thing about this loadout that I'm not a fan of, it has no suppressor. If you guys know me, you watch any of my live streams, smack a like if you do. Smack a like if you try to raise your KD. They're coming up. I like to have a suppressor in here. Go high. Nice. Notice how I added that movement. After I got that knock, I went here, jumped off the wall, because if I would have just repeat the same area, that guy was already aware of where I was at. Trophy system, beautiful if you know where they're coming from. I know they're down low at Grandma's, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually throw this trophy system right here on this corner. Because if you try to grapple it, that trophy system will actually block it. Never look at the same target for too long if there's, you know there's more than one. You can always reposition. Zone on his back. I'm going to play it up. Hey, res. He's rezzing again. I have 2 grapples. I could go here to get the full. Then go, oh, back. That could be bad. I couldn't really see. Definitely want to get the full kill, but I gotta make sure there's no one on our rooftop. Going for a res like that is kind of wicked. Alright, so we're not gonna have any access to buy stations in this zone, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go down low. I'm gonna buy grapple hooks first, and then a gas mask. This is what's going to be needed right now. Because if I need to make a zone play, I'm not going to have access to a buy station that's uncontested in the 6th zone. I shot this down, so hopefully I get a streak out of this. Beautiful. Orange, there's a higher chance to get that. Grab this. Beautiful self-revive. And now my main focus at the moment is going to be playing the left-hand side corner and making sure no one comes up there or zip lines behind me. So it's a little bit of a slower zone here for us, right? Kind of playing audio cues. While also taking a look for kills. The cluster strike is not needed right now. If I get that knock, it is. I'm gonna go a little ahead though. Notice how I'm not calling it right on their body, because look where the zone's gonna be. Sometimes use a streak not to get a kill, but to kind of redirect traffic. Force them left, force them right. And even if I'm not the ones getting the kills, somebody else will. Zone's going to pull back towards us. One's grappling. If you hear someone grappling, they're obviously going to go height. One's on metal. There's the other guy that we heard. Not going to overextend that. What is this? Dropping boxes off. That's fine by me. So we know one was in the sewer. We had the Ninja Turtle skin right here. One more for the 40 bomb here, chat. Trying to get that guy. Not going to be able to find that kill. We have 2 grapples. We're low on AR ammo, so this is a little tricky. I need a rope, and I'm only going to have an SMG to work with. So I'm going to take the stock out of this weapon. That's going to allow you to have less recoil. I don't usually do this because it's an SMG. I saw that guy. I heard someone self-revive. Put the stock back in. I heard him behind me. And just like that, clutched up 43 bomb and a 43 and OKD. And before we move on to our next class, if you guys want my build for the Rev 46, I made it more of a movement build here. It's going to have a faster fire rate, move a lot quicker. It's going to have a tad bit more recoil, but it's still a solid choice for your SMG. And then for the long range weapon here, the MXR was close to perfect. Needed a few different attachment changes, but it's still a solid class setup. Now it's time to move on to our next loadout. For our next class setup here, ladies and gentlemen, we got my subscriber here named Fruit Loops, who has around a 2 KD, and we're going to help him improve that by first testing out his loadout. What do you got here for the MPC, big man?
I got the Fang hover point.
On the MPC?
Yeah.
All right, Fang hover point, got it on.
The compensator.
Compensator, got it.
The long barrel.
Long barrel, got it.
Extended mag 1.
Extended mag 1, got it.
And the mobility stock.
And the mobility stock. Looking like a very interesting MPC loadout here, ladies and gentlemen. But what about the FG42 now for long range?
The Fang hover point.
Fang hover point, got it on.
Compensator.
Compensator, got it.
The mid-range barrel.
Mid-range, got it.
The extended mag 1.
Perfect. Okay, one more attachment.
And the overpressure rounds.
And overpressure rounds here. As a reminder here, ladies and gentlemen, I got you guys my build for both of these weapons at this end of this match. But before that, how many think we're going to drop using your classes here, Cody?
25.
25 on the dot. Let's go ahead and test it out. Moving on now to our next class up here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys already understand how this works. Live commentary, tips and tricks, a better loadout at the end of the video. Let's go and see what we got going on here. Gonna land right here. I hear some late landers. Immediately get a gun. Look above my head. A couple of them in front of us, but I always like to see if anyone lands right on top of us. I think that's an EMP we're gonna have. Yeah, throw that bad boy. taking a risky play here. Got a silver. It's usually not good to go for that, chat, unless you fully wiped everybody, yeah? Guy above me. Up top. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know where he's at. He's above us, but that... Landing on us. Beautiful. Prestige Master, 285, and Prestige 3. Not bad. Alrighty, let's go ahead and throw that over there. Sell this key card here. We're looking good on our cash. Gonna get our perks here just in case. And we're pretty much set here, chat. I'm actually gonna smoke myself just in case someone else is looking at me. We're gonna grab the low and keep going. What's the song? Don't gatekeep. I got you after this game. Remind me, 20. I got you. Grab our loadout. Run through the smoke line here to help us rotate without wasting any of our grapples. And just like that, looks good. We can go in and go top prison now. And this is an area I like to be at to first get indication of where we gotta rotate to. I'm going for the full. Clearing that bottom. Not going to see anything. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Please, Jeff, please. I'm asking back.
He's begging him. I hear some fights going down, so usually I would engage in this, but if I'm you guys and I'm not really trying to go for content, I'm gonna listen. You gonna chow it?
Got no follow. Ah, let me get on the loadout. Yo, Jeff.
I'm sorry, Papa. I didn't mean to do that to you, Papa.
Okay. I'm coming up.
Don't come up unless you want me to put you 6 feet under.
Right.
Let's see. We're moving here. Let's go. Bullet. Short the echo unit. Someone land up here. I don't know where. Let's take this high here. Take a look at where we're. I hear someone. I don't know where he's at. He might be at third store. I'm gonna fly around here. Just kind of navigate, listening for audio cues. The goal is to have at least 10 eliminations in first zone. We've already hit that. Above me. Good shots.
What?
He's a good player. So here's what I do, Chad. If you ever identify a good player in your match, like that guy, he could shoot, he was moving, he knew what he was doing. We don't want that player to get a lot of kills in our game, because if they do, well then, that's less kills for us. So if I see him spawn back up, and there he is, I'm actually gonna focus on getting that guy out quickly. Because a full squad wiping one guy who has the potential of wiping more teams. Smart play, just like that. See, he was solo versus quadding too, yeah. It's kind of toxic, but if you're trying to drop a lot of kills, you gotta eliminate the competition. Even if you like get a lower ego, right? Like, I know I'm better than that guy, but he is better than like this guy for sure. And if he comes across this guy, there's a high chance he's gonna go ahead and squad wipe him, and we don't want that to happen. That's the logic. Gonna help out the guy that's getting 1v2'd right now, because then I could take this guy out by myself. Nice. I don't hear a self-res popping up. I'm gonna go in and disengage to re-engage, reload this bad boy. Into cover. Getting shot from the rooftop. Let's see if he jumps on me. Behind me. Not gonna run far. I'm gonna lay down. Usually when people turn tight corners, they never look down. They're always looking straight ahead. It only works though if you're getting chased and you have time to actually get behind cover. That I didn't have enough time to do. So usually I'd pick up this weapon. I might even actually pick it up for a little bit here to clear out this area. Because what's going to happen is now I have a UAV. Guy in the corner, throwing that early. And I can see where players are at. Now I'm just going to use this to get my money up. We know where the NPC's at. We can come back for that. That's no big deal. And even though I'm not using the classified weapon, me just holding it gives me the specials and gives me the UAV. He's coming up the stairs. Good play. I don't think he was going to expect that. Finessing as much as I can. Beautiful. Good play out of him. Hey, even when you're down, doesn't mean you're out, chat. That guy gave up. All right, my second goal. Anyone in the chat know what's the amount of eliminations I like to have by the time a resurgence disables? Does anyone know? Let's see if anyone listens in class. We'll see their answers underneath my face cam. 22, nope. $27 plus. 27 to 30. Wow, my mod said 28. These guys are good. You can tell by the way they're playing. Needed a quick finesse of a kill. Not him. His other teammate. They're trying to wipe these guys. I'm gonna leave him there. It says he's here. He's gotta be in this corner. There it is. So notice how I left that last guy alive? What I was basically doing was if I would have killed him, their respawn timer would have been a lot faster. But because I left them up, nothing happens. I think at -1 second. So by keeping them alive, I'm now forcing the other player to have to stay alive a little bit longer before his other teammates come back up. And that's the best strat for you to wipe them. If I wasn't trying to wipe them, I wouldn't have done that. And now look at the players that we're running against too. They're not, these are like way less competition compared to the other players, all right? Any good players you know I run against, I always wipe them. If possible. Like I said, chat, the goal is to have around 27 to 30 eliminations in between by the time Resurgence does disable. There's a lot of there. It's almost not even worth it. Yeah, control center's there. All right, we're going to grab this, and this is going to indicate where the next best player is. We're at 6 teams, so right now, anything 6 is good. We could go technically to 5 teams remaining, but 6 is in a position where it's like you could control that, even if it's a good team. Kind of shaky shots there. My fault. His teammates are coming up that right there. We're chilling. Look at the zone though. Here's game plan. UAV. Boom. And boom. Could have been a little bit better of a blue strike throw. But just like that, we have 34 eliminations to our name. There's a couple of them over at Control Center. If they just plan on pushing here, we want to be able to kind of combat this. We got a lot of turbine. We still don't have the NPC. I will say this about the NPC loadout. It wasn't a good SMG build. And I'm going to showcase you guys my better class after this match. But he basically turned that SMG into like a medium to long range weapon, which really isn't a good strat if you're using an AR already. You want the SMG to be an SMG, you want the AR to be an AR. The only time you would turn an SMG into an AR or an AR into an SMG is if you're sniping, right? Because then you need a gun that does both. But when you already have an AR, you don't need two. You need to find an angle in this, and I think the only one is going to be on top of the rooftop here. Possibly to the right-hand side. Don't want to overextend anything here. I think the biggest threat right now is behind us. Up, they crawled up. Look at the minimap. Two up top. Lucky. I don't think that guy's res yet. Other one fell down. We could actually probably just take over that spot, that POI. I mean, this FG is doing it all, though. Gonna try to extend this on the full. He got killed, so it has to be someone down that lane. One also on left-hand side, AFK. That's why you don't buy your teammates up endgame, chat. I have no grapples. Need to get some. We're in a good position. Power position, to be honest. Shoot that. Could always get something good. And yeah, I honestly would have switched out this M15 for the NPC if the FG wasn't able to do the job. It's doing the job, chat. Throwing this down to prevent grapples. P-strike coming in, so that there goes my trophy. Not gonna play around with fire. Just gonna back up. Slow it down, and then we need to get back to our power position ASAP before those guys try to contest it. Is that guy knocked right there? I think he is. That looks like a team of 4. I see that guy underneath us. Maybe bind up his teammate. See what he does. If he comes up here, he's dead. I tried. I was gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, 1v2. Did not mean to do that. Oh my god. I have no self-revive. That would have been actually GG's. Got one knock. Don't need to go for the full right away. Live ping him, and just like that.
Oh my god, my dude.
Oh my god. GG, papacito. GG, papa. Boom! Drop like, leave sub. Moving on to our next gun. And before we move on to our next class setup, my build for the NPC is going to shoot a lot faster, move a lot quicker. It's going to be a little bit harder to control recoil, but when you're using it as an SMG, you don't really need that much control, especially close range. And then the FG42, I don't have this fully unlocked, so I did change the attachments that I could. If I did have it unlocked, I'd change the compensator and monolithic suppressor. This would stay at control barrel, and pretty much everything else the same. You could even take off the optic and add something over here to get less recoil if you like the iron sight. That being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next loadout. Moving on to our next class setup, ladies and gentlemen, we got my subscriber named Tubby, who is a 1.5 KD demon, and his favorite class setup is the KSV and the MK35. Break down the KSV first. What you got?
So starting it off, we got the compensator muzzle.
Got it.
And then next we got the reinforced barrel.
Got it.
Next we got the Ranger foregrip.
Got it.
Extended mag 2.
Extended mag 2.
And then no stock.
And the no stock. Okay, solid class up here. What about the MK35?
We got the VAS 556 suppressor.
Got it.
The 18.7 Bowen barrel.
Got it.
The recoil control foregrip.
Recoil control foregrip. Got it.
Extended mag 2.
Extended mag 2. Got it.
And then we got the Greaves cast and stock.
Greaves cast and stock here. Solid class setup here, ladies and gentlemen. As a reminder, I got you guys my build at the end of this game for both of these class setups. But before that, how many eliminations we shooting for here, big man?
At least 35.
At least a 35 with this class setup. Let's go ahead and test it out. Let's go to lock it in here, ladies and gentlemen. So usually I do a turbine, but Call of Duty added this new feature would like to just take a big old poop on over the map. So we're gonna go bio. A lot of people like to go here for the key card. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got the carbon. They're scrapping out down low. I'm gonna actually meet them down there. I think they're in the basement. You're done. Get my full for me, 20. And nice. Okay, as the shower's going. I believe if we actually do this, we get specialist. There it is. We picked it up, right? Yes, we did. We have to take that across the map. I kind of want to, though. That's a question. Sorry about that, buddy. You try coming in and save me, Goody. Out. We actually have a decent amount of cash here. think the game plan is to go inside. We're gonna loot this and then get our loadout. I know you get your loadout and specialists across the map, but for this point of the video, I want to use a class setup, so I don't want to miss out on time of using the gun. So we're gonna get the loadout pretty quickly. Then from there, we'll go and get the specialist. So let's first go to loot up. We need about $200 more. Boom, boom, boom. And then I would like grapple. So you have 200 bucks I could borrow. You had 500. There's a loadout. Chase me, chase me, chase me. Alright, let's go. Actually, nah, let's give up on the bounty. Let's get rowing. Broke his legs. I love that. Alright, let's fly across the map here, boys. I'm good if you just tell me if you want to go because of free will. I don't even know what this guy just said. He's talking about free will, chat. Lock it in. Why is Lucky using fair dinkum? These are loadouts made by my chat, so I'm using these to hopefully drop a banger with. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna save one and grapple in our back pocket here. And I think a lot of the people that we fought with off rip are currently rotating this way, waiting for me to drop the key card over there. Yeah, just close the door. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna quickly rotate out. Throw this. Who knocked you, buddy? Good chase. Easy read. Just got two more in front of me. No, I was a bad chow. You're gonna lose that gunfight 9 times out of 10 because the class that he has on the rev, it doesn't have damage, and he lacks pretty heavy with the attachments he gave me. So not only is the gun kind of mid-ball, but the attachments suck as well. Well, I wouldn't say suck. I'm not trying to be mean, but could definitely be different. Not a bad loadout though. So let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Big game bounty in front of us. We'll come back for our specialist. It's just there's like so many teams coming in from Stronghold over there. As well as the team that was on us. So we don't want to be chasing third parties. Instead, we could just... What the heck? Trying to get these fools. Get lost? Who's mogging? I'm off. We're not gonna jump pounce on that like that though. Chat, do you think the chat freezing is on Twitch's end? Because if it's freezing for you guys, it's gotta be on Twitch's end. We see him. Have the confidence to push me. They didn't. Beautiful. Warning shots. Gotta put the guy in the air first. He land. Other one's above us. Jump on me. He didn't. One landed to our left. Oh my god, he's still there waiting for us. Good for him. Good chat, good try, be positive, buddy. What are you doing? Alright, we're gonna go for this way now. Oh god. Stay alive, stay alive. It's a good full. I'm guessing the guy sniping is the guy that is with the specialist. space. And plates, there it is. If that's one team, I'm dead. It is one team. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Try to give him that little pause, that little beat in your one-on-one shot, so they can't predict your next move. Make them hesitate. It's only got one in there. He's got the one. He's the one. There's two. Always reposition, chat. Two different teams. I'm gonna leave him knocked. We know he doesn't have self-revive. So we could have baited him out. MK35 or MXR, I'm not gonna lie, the MK35 I think is really good right now. What up, Mike? Golly, bro. Top lighthouse, you guys are annoying. Still shooting. Popping this UAV one more time. There's a lot in front of us trying to get at least trying to plow my way through. It's a prison, to be honest. I don't even worry about these kills. The most important thing here is actually getting into zone. We got one across from us in on height. Make that two. He jumped. No, he's gonna outstrafe us. Yeah, the Rev man needs that infiltrator stock here. He's gonna have specialists with that strafe. The thing is, chat, when you guys make an SMG out of all the attachments, you need to have a strafe build. Having a movement build does not mean you move faster in a gunfight. You actually move slower in a gunfight. That guy needs to focus elsewhere, bro. He's literally standing on top of our loot. Is that him? I don't know if that was him or not. Resurgence is disabled. Okay. We have a P-Strike. I thought it was a UAV. I can't lie, those are good shots. Chat, you guys gotta be willing to acknowledge when somebody has good shots. Good shots are acknowledged usually like when it's a long range gunfight. If you're sitting up close with somebody, it's very easy to hit your shots, you know what I mean? The harder the shot, the better the shooting. Hopefully that P-Strike I called it in. Perfect. Nice, got one at least. Maybe a second too early. 31. This is a good position to be at. That was a Chucky skin, correct? I'm kind of wait for it. He's height. Make the play, twin. A lot of gremlins as well. He's gonna have to move. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who went low when I wasn't looking. Nope. Alright, there's so many people here. The best play is for us to get ahead. I'm not trying to waste my grapples. Pop out.
Bro. That's all I fucking hear.
I'm out of ammo. Oh, this sound 1v4. This could be tough here, chat. We need to rotate early here. Look for the shot with the AR. I don't know what he called that in. One at a time, chat. I'm listening. One more for the 40 bomb. Now, if we're chasing a couple more kills here, and I always recommend this, I have control of the situation, right? I know that if he wants to win the game with the teammate, he's going to have to hit that buy station. And I have a beautiful cross. No self-revive, so I got to be careful on that. You can even do this. If you have this emote, you could do this. And third persons. I see him. You see him in that window? All the way across. The window by the lamp on the far right. We saw his gun poke out. He could have moved, though. I think he's still there. No, he's still there. What do you think he's going to do? What a goof. Let's go. All right, so for both of these class setups, I managed to improve them. The KSV is going to feel a lot faster, move a lot quicker. The damage is going to be a little bit better as well. And then for the MK35, this is just the best loadout possible. A lot of people like to rock this control stock. Let me tell you about this control stock. The better attachment does -20 on the recoil control, but if you use the bullet deviation, it does -35, -10, -28, and -9. It does really, really good damage or really, really good recoil control and no negatives to it, meaning your gun's gonna move a lot quicker. Better recoil control, faster bullets, use this class setup. Let's move on to our next loadout. All right, it's gonna pop in here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this guy. Try to disrupt our piece. Sit down, Goofy. You guys already know the deal here, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta go ahead and drop an absolute banger while giving you guys some live commentaries on the header raise at KD. Load at the end of this game. Lock it in. My load at the end. Let's go. Oh, I think Pro Chat's back. Twitch, YouTube, and Twitch. Oh, hello. Another one. C9 actually feels good. Could be better, but not bad. Looking good. It's pocket change. What's pocket change? Hold this. Go back it up. What's up, Playboy? Always reach out with that grapple. Unless that happens. Names on the board. You see that? Gonna slide up top here. 27 bullets. Gonna jump cover to cover. Same thing I just said. Beautiful. The team is grappling up. Actually, I don't know if that's a teammate or not. It's not. It didn't ping up. I'm gonna play this right side because I can shoulder peek him. Watch this, chat.
Bro.
Watch it.
No quiero.
TikTok Miguel. Hold on now.
Tampoco se lo iba a dar.
We have someone in this lobby named TikTok Miguel. I'm gonna hold down this area so I get some information on where everyone's at. I hear them talking. I don't see them though.
Damn, bro. You can.
Miguel! TikTok Miguel! Bounce up. Like I'm Super Mario. Another one down low. Seeing a shot in the back here. Gotta be careful on how we play this. Guy flew in off the heli. Live ping him. Beautiful. Beautifully executed. Down the air. Could have thrown this down. I don't know how high this guy is. Oh, I see him. Throwing knife. I missed it. That's embarrassing. This guy just zipped. Yep, that's his teammate. Puts us at 10 kills just like that. Vamos! Alright. UAV is going to be the play here. I think there's going to be a lot of chemical. Industries is closer. There's only one team on each side. Got him.
Oh,
TikTok
bro.
Miguel! Is it over? Gotta be careful on the Eco Chow. Because the cluster strike kind of saved him. Able to profit off that one kill. One guy's gonna be up the zip line to our right. Going up here. Gonna reload this bad boy. Teammates on the left. Gotta be careful. He's got a head glitch. Might be good. I have to chow this fast though. I knew he wasn't gonna have plates, and I had invisibility for about a second after getting res, so I had to ego chat that quickly. Lamass with a branding fall, Liam with a branding fall. Back-to-back follows in the chat, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Top. Looking good. He is missing infiltrate. Actually, does he have it on? Maybe it's a ranger foregrip. What? I got you guys with the attachments at the end. I low-key forgot. I've been using a lot of loadouts today. Gonna go up top here. Am I listening? One in front. I think the down low as well. One up top. Let's go. You got turkey? You ain't got no turkey. You ain't got no turkey. Come on. We got extra cash here. We have enough to get a UAV. There's only 7 teams alive, 13 players. So a lot of players right now are currently waiting for the teammates to spawn back up. I'm not going to take a risk and fight anybody that knows a solo. So that guy might be a solo behind me. So instead I'm going to focus on these guys. Two different teams? No way. No, okay, it's fake wipe, fake wipe. This guy's got 2 players in front of him, so we can kill one of them. Live ping it, he's gonna be down this story to our left-hand side. Look at the minimap. I'm only seeing 1 on radar. Oh, actually 2, the other one's across the map in that counter UAV, but I'm not gonna risk it too fast. I'll wait a little bit. Then I'll go. Let's go. Just in case that guy in the counter UAV dies. I think he's still alive, going closer now. So, one guy in the air will go for the guy on the floor. Don't know what kind of situation he's in. We're at 21. So, in a game like this, chat, where we're, you know, kind of waiting for players to spawn up, these are actually sometimes your best games. Because it's easier to catch your footing, easier to get a cycle going. And it's a lot harder to wipe teams because there's not a lot of congestion. I think he went this way. I'm going to go top water tower, though, just in case he didn't. Oh, he actually went. Oh, he went up here. So 1 under me. Yeah, it's only 1. The other one landed across the map, so we can eliminate this guy. One more above us here. This might be our last cycle. They might have got the hint chat to disengage, which is fine by us. We have now cycled enough. How many kills was that on one team? To get a UAV. Quick kill real quick on this guy. I don't know if he's a solo. I'm going to assume that he's not. He is a solo, but an actual solo, not somebody who's last alive on the squad. 25 kills. We got a couple plays for our right-hand side here. They got to be looting, yep. Going for the full right away. 1 in the air. 2 in the air. Going for this one. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like this AR, the AK, a lot here. It's not bad at all. But it's not serving its purpose as an AR because it's not really made for long range. If you're looking for this to rock with like maybe a sniper, this might be it. Oh my god, there's a lot of players over here. See, this is the part where it gets hard because there's a high chance you actually wipe one of these guys. Oh my god.
Diablo, play escopeta.
TikTok Miguel.
Otra vez. Ay, no.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo TikTok Miguel. Miguel, ¿dónde está Miguel? Miguel.
Diablo.
These guys have fire shotguns. I gotta be careful. 18 seconds as well. I'm gonna give up this fight. There's no need. Miguel!
Ay, me matan. Mataron.
That sounded like not a Miguel, more like a Margaret. All right, let's go to slow it down. 33, excuse me, eliminations to our name. Looking hot here. Let's see what we got going on. We're in a good position. We don't have a lot of money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a contract. The bounty is the best option to go for if you can't grab the big game bounty. Big game bounty is overall the best option. It's gonna pull towards turbine. That player's gonna have to rotate eventually towards us. We have how long? About 3 minutes to wait for that player. Not worth chasing it down right now. I'm gonna throw UAV on top of my body just in case it tags anybody. Nobody gonna be there. Some players a little bit deeper. Still sitting over there at control center. It's another one. I'm gonna throw this deeper. Pick up the grapples. I only have one grapple. I always like to have at least one in my back pocket. Oh, that. Hold on. There he is. Is that our bounty? What's even our bounty? Okay, I need to make a play here. We're actually going to use this grapple. I think majority of those players are going to be on the opposite side of us. Here's the game plan. P-strike. We're going to have to find grapples. 15 seconds. We got to get up quick. Grapples? Nope. Those players are going to be... It's starting to form up on this. Don't need to worry about that. Look at the minimap. He's got to come out. Worth it. No grapples though. Come on, bro. Okay. Got the bounty poached. Still a couple kills shy. Oh, there we go. I'm actually gonna use this now. Oh, we did that in zone. Silly, silly boy. Oh god, pro chat disconnected. Uh-oh. Those guys are in the tunnel based on where they're at on the minimap, so we're not gonna really focus on that. There was a team deeper. They could still be along that ridge. This guy res. Team was in the air. That's the guy we're looking for. I'm gonna go down for this. We have 2 grapples. Never shy away from a kill, chat. 1v3 situation here. They're underneath me. Lapping it, repeat from new angle. Go for these fools here. Don't want to chase into that den. Play this head glitch. Notice I'm still looking back even if I'm grappling away. He could, if I don't hear him, yeah, I was about to say he's gotta be coming out this way. Watch the sniper. Look at the zone. They're gonna be in zone right now. Always gonna peek them once there's zones right on their back because they're gonna start to panic, and those are free eliminations just like that. 42 KD, I'll take it. And of course, if you guys want my build for the C9 before we move on to our next match, this is what I'm rocking, making it a little bit faster for an SMG, a lot more strike speed. And then the AK, I turned into a movement SMG class setup because it looks like that's what he was going for. And if that's the vibe, then you need a full set. Don't meet halfways in the middle. Now let's go ahead and move on to our next loadout. And before I break down my settings chat for this last game, I wanted to showcase you guys what I think the #1 loadout is. Currently, the time of me recording this video is the 30th. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and showcase it. It's a very fast SMG, a very powerful AR, so expect to put in some damage, but it's also very easy to use, in my personal opinion. There's some other guns that I think could be a contender and, you know, what might consider be better than the ones I'm using. But I think what makes this SMG and AR really, really good is how simplistic it is to build and how easy it is to use. Now, if you can't use iron sights, maybe not the loadout for you, but with that being said, the loadout I have for you guys before I showcase my settings that I think is #1 is the VST and MXR. Vamanos. Let's go. La Chupacabra with a branded fall. Much love, yo. Like, is Powerade an energy drink? No. Powerade is not an energy drink. It's that's like an electrolyte drink. That's like a body armor. It's like a hydration drink. Also, chat, by the time we're done with this game, we should have the camo done. Let's go. More grapples here. We have the VST and the MXR. I don't know if I've said that already. VST, a very fast, easy to use, and quick SMG. So if you're like want to be, you know, a gun with some movement, if you want a gun that shoots fast, if you want a gun that's doesn't have that much recoil, this is that loadout. And the MXR, I mean, it hits like a truck, bro. Now, one thing about this, I'm not rocking a magazine. This gun has a slow fire rate, or slower fire rate, meaning the bullets don't shoot as fast. And when the gun doesn't shoot as fast, you don't go through ammo as quick. So you don't need a magazine on it. Instead, I just stack up extra... Oh, wait, I do have a magazine in this for some reason. No, well, you could take the magazine off. I chose the wrong one. I'll change it. You could take the magazine off, chat, and add either extra recoil attachments or a sight on the weapon. So your preference. I have flip mag on right now. I was looking at it like, wait, I'm reloading kind of fast. You could also rock the flip mag, which I think is good. That's the thing. You have a few different options to build this loadout compared to other ARs where you like only have like, yo, this is a class setup. Maybe another one where it's like built like an iron sight. But this is a loadout that you don't not only need a sight, but you don't also need a magazine. That frees up 2 attachments, and you can change the way you want to play with it. Glad he didn't full send. Give me time to play it up. That's all shadow. He's got to be close. Another team. He just got my full kill. Switch to the MXR. Grapples. I love like a fast fire rate SMG with low recoil and great movement. Because when you're doing damage against some opponents, they're gonna be like squirming all over your screen. Wait, pause. That sounds crazy. But you know what I mean? Like when you get hit with the shot, powerful or not, bro, it definitely shakes up your field of view. So when you're shooting that gun, it's going quick. I mean. I should be dead. Different get into Apex? Dude, I used to be. Should I play it again? Stop repeating yourself. Me? Oh, I'm reading I'm reading comments, Cody. Those are questions my chat's asking me, buddy. That's what streamers do, man. They read comments. You're not the only one watching the stream. Buddy thinks this is a one-on-one. Buddy, I'm not just streaming to you. Imagine how weird that'd be. Like someone does like a private stream for only like one person. Boom, boom, boom. His lucky time's okay. Yes, sir. No, it's 11 o'clock where I'm at. No, it was not Apex Predator. I was the purple rank, the Masters, I think.
That's the one like talking to us till 13 on fucking day. You
What am I-
fucking pushing them. Oh my god, I'm so glad I can't get that.
Where you at, buddy? Oh, wait, he's dead. Just killed him. Thought he was this guy. I don't know where he could be. He's probably like, what up, Carson? To an 0-23? How's that even possible? His name was Insanity. Oh, I missed it. That's embarrassing. Maybe it worked out. You know what? I'll take it. That's on me, bro. Bro, Cali's time is 9:30? Bro, it's not 9:30. It's 11 o'clock. How you gonna tell me? Is MXR still meta? Oh, boy. You see what I'm doing with this? You tell me if it's a meta. My bad, didn't know you were kissing each other upstairs. My fault, let me get out.
Where you at, gang? I don't want to hear that. Please.
Well, you were upstairs kissing your boy. Not my fault. Right here at 20.
What the fuck?
I'm right here at 20. What happened with you? You live right now? You live right now or not? I'm talking to you, ugly.
I'm on the way.
Are you live or no? Is he live or no? We got the advance here, baby. He said he's on the way. Where's he on the way to? Is he on the way to the stream? Oh, God. Oh, no. All right, good news is we got the kill. And I'm going to try to get Specialist if it's still here. Check, where did I die at? Anyone know where I died? I'm going to die into here. I forgot where I died. Chat. Oh, God. Do I hate Shrek? Why would I hate Shrek? What a cod, bro. No, I don't know what happened to my guns. Oh. Alright, you know what? We're gonna buy or let out. Never mind. We just hit the jackpot. Oh my gosh. Haven't got one of these all day. This is the perfect time to get one. I'm gonna pop it just in case. We're good. Am I lucky? Are you playing or making a video? Am I playing Warzone or am I making a video? I'm doing both. C-Pred said, Lucky, are you playing Warzone or Warzone playing? C-Preds, how was your day today? How's your night, C-Pred? What you doing? You doing filming YouTube videos or what? I just wanna say y'all are so cute, bro. The way you guys push everything together, it's adorable. That's adorable. That was so cute. You guys both flew. You guys both flew up top. That was so cute, man. Did you guys hold hands in the air or not? Did you hold hands or not, little man? Just tell me, when you guys pushed each other, did you hold hands or no?
Bro, where you at, bro? Let me know.
Stop smiling, little man. Sit down, dog shit. You dirt, boy. Sit down, little man. You dirt. Stupid. He's live, by the way. Let's go. You dirt, boy. And before we go ahead and break down my settings, these are my Resurgence pubs stats. I have around a 7.3 KD, over 900 wins, and 24 days played. And for rank play, I have close to a 4 KD, 6 days played, and around 400 wins. And I did this while also achieving the highest rank in the game, being top 250. I don't know any other Rebirth guy that could do that. With that being said, these are my controller settings. I play a little bit of a faster sensitivity at a 2. If you go down to my dead zone inputs, this changes for everybody, but for me, my left and right stick minimum are at a 1, just because I have pretty much no stick drift. If you do have stick drift, you want to raise your left and right stick up until you test this, and both of those numbers on the horizontal and vertical axis are 0. Under my aiming category here, on my multi, everything's going to be pretty much all 1 except your ADS sensitivity. That's going to be at a 0.9. My look inversion, don't touch that. Aim and advanced settings, this is crucial. Instant assist, dynamic with 0.90 on. Custom sense, I actually turned this off. My sniping's been a little bit off, but it's good to get accustomed to just having 1 sense. Everything else here I don't touch, and more importantly, the movement settings, this is where it gets a little complicated. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of walk you guys through what I'm rocking and showcasing it to you guys. This is gonna allow you to play fast, efficient, but more importantly, allow you to flow around the map. I think some people mix up movement as being able to spin in circles quicker and spam the YY button faster. That is not movement. Movement is being able to flow around the map and be able to combo different movement techniques, whether it's something with the grapple hook, whether it's something with a slide cancel or non-slide cancel, a bunny hop, whatever it may be. Being able to combo those different movement techniques is actually what makes a player look faster than just spinning around in circles and spamming the YY button. One analogy I like to give people is when you watch fighter games, if you ever seen Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, could be a player that spams the punch button and it may look fast, but the player that's more efficient and actually looks a lot cooler in the end is going to be the player that actually could combo those moves. If you ever seen a player play and they're actually comboing their skill sets and their moves on a fighter game, it looks phenomenal. That's what movement is in this game. Now for the graphic settings here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on borderless because I'm streaming and I flip between my screen and desktop screen, but if I were not, I would play exclusive. 5090 is what I have here at a 1440p monitor. I'll scroll through this here as well. Now for the custom quality sensitivity, I did go up in my graphics a little bit, but this is one setting I would have across the board. Performance 100% transformer on DLSS. But that being said, all these settings here, the ones that matter that make my game look as good as it does are going to be on higher ultra. If they are not on higher ultra, that means they don't really affect anything in terms of the appearance of the map of the stuff that I actually care for. For example, some of the in-game shadow quality or the screens in the game, don't really care about that. The snow, don't really care about that. The water, but everything else in the game is going to look a lot better. That matters in my personal opinion. One thing I've been kind of flipping through here is the first-person camera movement to I think it's 100, but we're gonna keep it on 50 just to make you feel a lot quicker. Audio settings are all right here. Voice chat if you guys want them, and then the last setting here on interface. Very important to have this on here as well. Readability. It's going to be more in the gameplay HUD here, but I want to make sure I have this on. Color customization, filter 2, both at 100 to be a little bit more vibrant. And then the gameplay HUD here. I have it on magnified, recently changed that to see a little bit easier. That is in HUD bounds, shrink them to the middle as fast or as much as you possibly can on both your vertical and horizontal. Everything else is going to be off here. Custom ping duration is off as well. Going through this here, the ones you really want to pay attention to are your crosshair. Believe it or not, the settings in here is going to allow you to shoot a lot faster, or a lot more efficient. Changed my color here to blue. Felt like it was a lot easier to see my opponents. And then going down here, I think that's pretty much it. Advanced motion sickness, I've actually turned down the border. Whatever this is called. If you want to have that effect that it looks like you're zoomed in or moving faster, that you would actually put on and, adjust that setting right there. And switch this to all right. And that's pretty much it here for these settings. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a sub, and I'll see you on the next one.